Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we'll be talking about massive news of a telecommunications giant set to use Hedera and how Hedera could be at the center of powering the Rupee. So before we talk about the main stories today, I'd like to show you a clip featuring Scott Teal, who is the founder of the Hedera based application Toco, going into detail and providing insights about the benefits Toco can provide to its users and even retail investors.
And that's really where some of the really big confusion, I think, has arisen. And also as a result of that, what's been happening is lots of people have been going, well, let's just call it a utility token and call it unregulated and see if we get away with that. And that's obviously led to a lot of friction and now regulatory enforcement that we're seeing around the world. What happened in Dubai last year is there was a new regulator that was born out of statutory creation, the Virtual Asset Regulatory Authority, and a brand new purpose-built virtual assets framework. We were lucky enough to be part of the team that developed that framework, so we were advisors to VARA in the preparation of it. And Monday of this week, so only 2 days ago, we've actually announced that Toco has received the first full market licenses, both as a broker, dealer and an exchange service provider. That full market license is really noteworthy because the democratization of finance, which is one of the promises of blockchain, which is, wow, it'll be great, more people can participate, more fractionalization, lower bite size, more participants. But a lot of regulations around the world say, well, you can participate as long as you're rich enough to be deemed to be an accredited investor or an institutional investor, but certainly not for everybody. What VARA has done is they've recognised, well, the promise of this technology and the ambition around democratisation means that retail investors should be allowed to play as well. And so the licence we've now got allows us to create tokenised security interests and to sell them to retail investors. And that really is a game changer in terms of that. So they're the three.
So Toco comes with a number of benefits, especially due to it being built on Hedera's network, where Toco's main application is tokenization. So due to Toco being built on Hedera, the application can take on the benefits of Hedera's tokenization service. So this means that the organization can actively mint tokens as a way of representing certain goods that are stored and verified on the network. And in extension, these actions will be authorized and enabled through the utility of Hedera's tokenization service. So the main reason as to why Toco may have aligned themselves and chosen to build their offerings on Hedera is due to the benefits tokenization brings, most notably the cost effectiveness, where it only costs $0.0001 to create an NFT or a given token through Hedera. And again, this is the main reason as to why the organization have aligned themselves with Hedera. So due to the number of benefits Toco provides in terms of tokenization applications, Toco has been earmarked and has been chosen by some large organizations around the world, where Toco has actually aligned themselves with Virtuzone, which is an organization and alliance group that is centered around launching Dubai's first tokenization equity crowdfunding platform, where this development will see investors and startups who wish to use blockchain and DLT within Dubai being able to take on the benefits of Toco services in the case of tokenization activities and business use cases. So an article was actually published going into detail in regards to this direct affiliation between Toco and Virtuzone, where the actual article highlighted to how Toco and Virtuzone signed collaboration to launch Dubai's first tokenized equity crowdfunding platform. So the article went into a bit more depth about this initiative, where it stated as to how, again, Toco will be working within Dubai and the organization will be the first virtual asset service provider which will provide their offerings across the wider Dubai marketplace. And again, this development will see the utility of Toco's tokenization platform engine to allow for the minting and creation of tokens to represent goods within the supply chain across the wider Dubai marketplace. So the main reason as to why this initiative has taken place is again due to the benefits of Toco and an extension Hedera's network, and this affiliation could be quite significant for Hedera, as the active creation of tokens on Toco and through Hedera's network will see increases to the demand for HBAR, where HBAR will be at the center of actively verifying and facilitating minting processes to occur on Toco. And as a result, this could see sizable increases to the demand for HBAR, especially over the long run, and this may lead to synonymous increases of the price of HBAR, especially as time progresses and the utility of Toco services increase across the wider Dubai marketplace. So the benefits of Hedera's network in terms of tokenization activities is also coupled with other benefits associated with Hedera, especially Hedera's transaction fees, where Hedera offers 3 transaction fees in the case of service fees, network fees, and node fees. So these types of fees are all aligned with the benefits of Hedera's network and the capacity to enable the verification of transactions across the wider Hedera marketplace and network. So Hedera comes with a number of exciting benefits, and it all aligns with the innate qualities attached to Hedera's network, be it its consensus or tokenization service, where again in the case of Hedera's tokenization service it's very cost effective, and in terms of Hedera's consensus service, the fees attached to the utility of transactions occurring on Hedera are quite predictable and are easy to observe and keep track of. And this is quite unique, especially among other DLTs on the marketplace, where when compared to other DLTs, it's very expensive to verify a transaction, as a lot of the times transactions are determined by the amount of traffic occurring on a given network at a given time. So the costs of certain transactions will be a lot more volatile and won't be as set in stone as it is compared to the utility of Hedera's tokenization service, or just the Hedera network as a whole. So it goes to show the versatility offered by Hedera and the number of key intrinsic qualities which makes Hedera an ideal proposition for a number of use cases across a number of aspects it could be implemented and utilized into. So very exciting, and it again goes to show the benefits of Hedera's network. So another story I'd like to talk about is how Hedera and Emirates telecom giant joined forces to serve 9 million users and over 100,000 businesses with DLT solutions. So the actual article went into a bit more depth about this initiative and partnership, where it stated as to how the Emirates integrated telecommunications company has announced a partnership with Hashgraph Association to harness the potential of the Hedera network. So the article went into further insights about the main reason as to why this initiative has taken place, and how the utility of Hedera's network could bring a number of benefits to stakeholders across the wider Dubai marketplace and individual users who use the Emirates integrated telecommunications company services, including the trust, the security, and the immutability, all provided by the utility and the benefits of Hedera's overarching network. So the article went into a bit more depth and stated as to how the utility and the rolling out of Hedera's offerings, including its network, will bring about a number of benefits to innovators who are aligned with communications and initiatives across the wider Dubai marketplace, where both small and medium-sized enterprises and even governmental institutions could harness the benefits of Hedera's network into their own offerings. And this will bring about a number of benefits in terms of security, traceability, and scalability. And these are all aligned with the benefits of Hedera's network, where due to the benefits of Hedera's services, a number of stakeholders can harness the intrinsic quality Hedera is attached to, and as a result, the workflows and the seamlessness and the efficiencies of organizations who choose to use Hedera's network and services will be a lot more substantial and a lot more beneficial for their own development. So very exciting, and it will be interesting to see how the utility of Hedera's network becomes more widespread and commonplace within the wider Dubai marketplace, and how the likes of telecommunications organizations or even governmental institutions or even individual businesses could harness the benefits of Hedera for a number of developments. So the actual article continued and stated as to how a number of research studies have been conducted to determine the efficiency and the intrinsic qualities attached to Hedera's network, where in a research study and paper authored by the London School of Economics, the actual paper noted to how Hedera comes with a number of benefits, especially in terms of it being eco-friendly. So with a lot of nations around the world being a lot more wary about energy consumption, Hedera could be an ideal option for such nations, and this may be one reason as to why a number of organizations across Dubai are earmarking Hedera as a viable option, as ESG parameters and frameworks are set to be rolled out across the wider Dubai marketplace, and this could see the utility of DLT innovations, most notably Hedera, being more abundantly aligned with and utilized across the wider marketplace. And as a result, this could see Hedera becoming more incorporated, heavily incorporated into initiatives and developments across the wider Dubai marketplace. And as a result, this may lead to reduction in the carbon footprint within Dubai and other nations who choose to utilize Hedera. And as a result, such nations will be more compliant with ESG. So I'd also like to talk about another initiative surrounding Hedera, where over the past week a number of events have taken place which have demonstrated to Hedera stablecoin applications, where there's been a number of developments and updates to Hedera stablecoin use cases and initiatives, where one initiative involved, as I mentioned in yesterday's video, both Visa and MasterCard are set to indirectly harness the benefits of Hedera's network for stablecoin issuance and utility in the form of the USDC stablecoin, where the Hedera Governing Council member FIS's subsidiary organisation WorldPay are set to build a stablecoin offering and DLT infrastructure which will be backed by Hedera for both Visa and MasterCard, which will go about improving the seamlessness and the efficiency of cross-border payments in the form of stablecoin utility. So another development I'd like to reference and make you aware of is how an initiative has taken place between Hedera and Airtel Payments Bank and HMD Global, which will bring the digital rupee to specific phones and electronic devices. So this is all aligned with the rolling out of CBDC infrastructure, where this development will be a potential prototype for the eventual rolling out of a CBDC. So as well as this initiative seeking to allow for the digitization of payment infrastructure, especially the digital rupee, this development will also enable financial inclusivity to emerge, especially in offline payments. So this all aligns with, again, CBDC developments, where it's looking increasingly likely that the majority of central banks around the world are looking to roll out their CBDCs in the foreseeable future. So with Hedera being aligned with developments with the digital rupee, and how Hedera's association with a number of financial bodies could see its innovations being utilized for such developments, this could be a parameter and a prototype potentially for CBDC developments. And you never know, Hedera could be at the center of such CBDC protocols and initiatives, and this only spells good news for Hedera, as it adds to another branch of use cases surrounding Hedera, and it adds to another repertoire in Hedera's use cases. And you never know, Hedera again could be utilized into CBDC infrastructure, especially as time progresses and as more central banks around the world choose to implement CBDC and DLT into their infrastructure. So very exciting, and it'll be interesting to see how this development pans out and whether Hedera is implemented into further financial developments and infrastructures for years to come. What are your thoughts on Hedera? Are you excited about Hedera being leveraged into the digital rupee development? Let us know your views in the comments below. Thank you for watching Crypto Clan. Don't forget to like, subscribe and click on the notification bell. Let us know your views in the comments below. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.